Our lesson is evaluating narratives based on how the author developed the setting and characters. Let's begin with a story entitled Take a Dip. Anna thought that a hot day at the beach was a lovely place to be in the middle of summer and would be a good idea for an adventure. Thus, she decided to go with her older sister, Monica. Monica was a nurse who wished to enjoy her 2-day vacation with her friends in one of the beautiful beaches in Cebu. It was a perfect place. The air was hot and the water was cool and fresh. Monica, Kendra, and Alexa got their swimsuit on and headed straight for the water. Anna would like to explore the place first, so she did not go with them. Monica told her not to go far. Later, the three decided to take some refreshments at the side of the beach. They wondered where Anna could be. Monica started to worry, so she called for help to find her sister at once. Out of curiosity, Anna reached the other side of the beach where she saw a boat, but no one was in it. She swam towards the boat and thought of paddling it to the shore. She presumed that the boat had escaped from its anchor and that she would do a favor if she could return it to the owner. Anna did not know anything on how to row a boat. She slid off and fell into the water. She managed to swim, yet she was unaware of the waves that soon to break over her that knocked her to the bottom of the sea. She pushed her feet into the soft sand. Her body ached. She was running out of breath and could not see anything at the moment. Out of the blue, a sense of relief overcame her as she was lifted into the air and was placed down on the sand. Anna felt the warm rush of salty water over her skin as soon as she regained her consciousness. Her eyes widened as she saw a girl somewhat like her age staring at her. Anna got back on her feet and said, "Thank you for saving me. May I know your name?" The girl suddenly dived into the sea rashly and in haste, and even Anna failed to catch a glimpse of her as she did it. The girl replied at a distance while swimming, "I am Jane. I live far from here. I saw you drowning, that's why I tried to help you. We're a family of swimmers, so it wasn't that difficult for me to do it. Look behind. People are looking after you," Jane said. Anna looked around and discovered it was already dark. When she looked back to see Jane, she was already gone. Then she saw a man approaching her. The man asked some few questions and hurriedly made a call. She overheard the voice of her sister on the other line. Monica's arms flung around Anna and embraced her tightly. She put around a coat on Anna. She was very grateful that her sister was safe. Inside the cottage, Anna could hardly sleep, so she looked outside by the window. Alexa, her sister's best friend, stood beside her and said, "You are very lucky. Only few people survive that kind of thing." The next day, Anna woke up and found a girl who looked like Jane. She felt her heart beat faster, so she rushed to the girl's direction. She asked if she were Jane. The girl replied that she didn't know a girl by that name. Her name was Aurora. Anna was dismayed and asked for apologies for any inconveniences she brought to her. Anna jumped in the car after saying goodbye to Aurora. On their way to the exit, a man signaled them to stop. He was checking if they were doing fine after yesterday's event. Then he said, "This beach is really magical. No one's ever died here from drowning." Monica and Anna arrived home safe and sound. Their mother was waiting eagerly for their return, especially for Anna. Her older sister had already prepared herself. She knew her mother would interrogate her all day as to what happened to her favorite daughter. Anna never had a chance of seeing Jane, the girl who saved her life. The end of the story. Now let's have our story, the key points of our lesson for today. So our main topic is the setting and the characters ng mga itong topic for today. So let's define first the terms. When we speak of setting, we were talking about the places and the time of the story happen. So it's the where and when of the selection. Kanang kanusa o diin nahitabo ang story. Number two, speak of characters. This refers to the persons or animals which the story revolves around. So, ang mga tao or ang animals na diin appeal sa atong istorya. So, let's try to analyze our story. Okay, let's try to see the time, the place, and the event. Let's have the event. So, pag abot nila sa beach, it's the arrival of the beach. Ang nahitabo to sa pagkabuntag, and then nahitabo siya, of course, sa beach. Then, when second event, when Anna met Jane, so it happened at the far side of the beach. Usually, ang time ato, mga gabi na to, around 6 in the evening or dusk, kanang twilight na ba, nag-ilog ang gabi ug ang buntag. Then, next ato katong si Alexa ning tapad ni Jane ni Anna, I mean, sa may bintana, no, when they were talking about the event that happened, that kanang nahitabo ng adlaw. So nahitabo to evening na gyud, kay di man siya katog, nahitabo to sa sud sa cottage. Then the next event itong naitaw ning sugat nila when they're about to leave the place tong sa exit point. So morning na sa to siya. And then ang last atom o tong nauli sila noon time na dito sa place ato sila ditong balay katong naabot yung mama ni sugat nila, di ba? Now let's have the characters now. Ang characters, we can describe the characters in three ways. First is writer's way of describing the character. Paagi sa character pag-describe niya ba sa paglarawan ang character. Ang second is ang words coming from the other character. Ma-describe na to ang tao kung di unsa siya pag-describe sila yung tao, di ba? And letter C is ang action sa characters. So, these are the main characters, no, the first three main character. And katong last two are kanang minor lang din sila. So let's have the main character, which is who is Anna. Anna, ma-describe mo to si Anna as brave, isog kaayo kay ganahan jud matug lugar nga layo, adventurer, ganahan jud mangita jud siya kanang something fun, di ba? Then she's young, of course, and then she's very curious. And then Monica, typical young woman, masulti na tong kanang young gud siya nga typical kay hilig sa outings. Then she's responsible ate as well. Si Jane ani makita na to, she's very friendly, helpful, and then mysterious kayo takabaw kung sa siya or kinsa siya. And then si Alexa is a friend of her ate who is also a friend to Anna, and then she's concerned of Anna's situation or condition. The fifth one is mother. Mother usually are what mothers are usually worry ward. Makita na to din nga si mama sino pangutana kay na balaka na, and then at the same time makita na to nga loving siya. Now, di lang ka na ang atong isuta na setting characters. Dapat sad ka ba sa tamang answer sa mga questions about sa story. Let's try to answer some questions. Number one, who are the characters in the story? So, nakita atong characters din ano. So, you can say nga, describe each pag yun answer. You can say Anna, Monica, and Jane. They are the main characters. Then, kay nung usap pag-describe nila, right? Number two, what was the setting of the story? As I said a while ago, kung makutanon ka man na dyan ka sa beach na hitabo, ang oras ani mabalbalhin yun kung puntag, udto, or gabi, depende sa event. Number three, if you were Anna, would you still go to the beach? Number four question, if you have younger siblings, would you bring them along during outings with your friends? Number three ug number four, mura ni sa atong previous nga lesson, no, nagdepende sa ato ang point of view. Kung ako pangutano na ni, of course, I will still go to the beach kay dili may pirmi naay mahitabo nga bati. So sometimes naman to mahitabo nga ana. Then kung number four, kung kuyugo man ako kung manghud kung ang ana nga mo outings, of course kung sa ko adili kay kung nakoy kuy barkada, I could not take care of my siblings kay kita ba ng mga batang gagmay, no, dayon curioso kaayo. The fifth one, what is the moral lesson of the story? I guess for me as writer, kanang dili mo sobra ka curious. Kaya kanang dapat you should know to weigh the pros and cons of the action. Kay you do not know kana imong curiosity will lead you to danger. So dapat kalma-kalma lang, balanse kanang dili magpataka sa atong dapat buhaton. Okay? I think that's all. Thank you very much.